Righty ho, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody's having a good time this evening. I am having a great time myself. I wanted to hop on. I am heading out of town tomorrow, and I am going to be on my way to Hawaii. My wife and I are going to be celebrating our honeymoon, as it were, a rather delayed honeymoon. We're going to go to Greece, but with the things that are going on with the world right now, we're not going to be doing that this year for sure. You'll have to forgive me. But we have, let's see, so what's going on? So I wanted to hop on and talk to you about what happened last night on my website. At long last, I managed to actually get it all freaking fixed. It cost me a little bit of money to manage to get the last little bit of the things fixed that needed to be fixed, but everything is fixed now. And if you go to my site, you can order classes. As you can see here, this is actually what it looks like. If you've had an account previously at academiahermetica.com, I have moved your account over here. You do have an account over here at Rufus Opus. I have not mapped all of the courses over yet, but I am going to be mapping all the courses over. So if you've bought the Seven Spheres stuff previously, you'll have access to the latest and greatest Seven Spheres stuff. And if you've purchased the Holy Guardian Angel stuff, you'll have access to the Tutelary Spirits class stuff. So all that stuff will be synced up. If you purchase all the classes and participated in them live on the Zoom classes, those also need to be synced up. I will have to turn those on. You still have access to the original course materials through the Zoom links and your emails, but I will be getting you set up with your accounts, and course materials will be accessible on the website. People ask if these things are available forever. They most certainly are not. Jason always suggests that Jason Miller recommends that people download the materials because we never know what's going to happen. And I recommend that as well. Please download the materials. If you buy them, we don't know what's going to happen. This is the latest incarnation of my website, but stuff happens all the time. This is not my primary focus in life. This is something I do on the side to encourage people to have a good time, because I like to do that. But it's not, it doesn't get 40 hours a week of my attention, but it does get regular updates these days. So we'll see where it ends up in the future. But for now, if you want to buy my classes, so a couple of years ago, I had set up this Hermetic Net site. It was a SharePoint site, basically, a Microsoft business account. And I was gonna, I made it available to the public. I let people join for like $11 a month, and I gave them a whole Microsoft account, everything, and we were gonna set it up to be like a community, and I was gonna run it like a business, because I understand Microsoft and I understand that stuff really well. So I was gonna just run it, with all the cool bells and whistles. And it turned out that it was costing me about almost $1,000 a month for my 10 people to have their $10 each memberships. So I had to put the kibosh on that right away. But the original plan was going to be that we were going to have all this cool stuff going on the site. There was going to be the apps that help you understand how to get ahead in life. It was going to focus on planetary and elemental magic of the 16th century, talismanic magic, the Seven Spheres, the modern Goetic grimoire, the Four Elemental, and whatever, all that stuff, and then additional resources for living on Earth, arts and crafts, magical, how to source things for your occult practices, showcases for things that we'd made, mental health resources, recovery resources, health and hygiene, and some hypnotic things that I wanted to start producing. So all this stuff was like back in the day. This was my plan for like 2022 and 2023, and that was very ambitious, as it turned out, but or delusional is another way of looking at it. But I've had to scale things back and take it all in much smaller chunks along the way. But this is where I'm at now. So the original plan was I was going to have all the resources you need to accomplish the great work available for a monthly fee. I ended up not doing that because it was too expensive. So now what you can do is all the resources to do the great work are here available on my site for they're like $25 per lesson. It's a super like lowball stuff because I really just want to get this out there. I want people to be able to do all the stuff that you need to do to accomplish the great work. I recommend, if you're going to take my classes, there's this overview tab here. Check out the overview. This is basically what I think you should know about conjuring magic and the magic that you need to accomplish the great work in what has been called the Western mystery tradition. It includes some bundles. Basically, the Conjuration course is the only one that's like a standalone by itself class. The rest of it all can be purchased in bundles. There's a bundle where you can buy all the classes for $300, or just a bundle of the planetary magical classes, which is 8 classes, or 3 lessons in the tutelary spirits. And all these classes are $25 each. The bundles are just $25 each too. But basically everything I think that you need to know as a magician is wrapped up in these classes, and I've tried to make them mostly affordable. And everything should be set up now to where when you just buy them through the site, you get an email. It gives you a link to your information. When you log into the site, you should be able to go to my account and go to my courses and see all the courses that you're signed up for currently. It takes a while to load because it's a WordPress site. I should be able to speed that up here in a couple months, probably. Is how long it's going to take everything. But yeah, I'm an administrator, so I can see all the courses. But when you go to your account, you'll be able to see all the courses that you've logged into or that you've been added to. And I'm going to be adding people to all those things. There's going to be groups that we set up, and we'll be able to set up our profiles. We'll have a little timeline that's sort of like a feed of what's going on, and there will be forums available as time progresses. But for now, it's very rudimentary, but the materials, the source materials that you need to actually accomplish the great work are available on the site now through the courses here. So if you just go to the courses, it's there. And then also, of course, with the lasers and whatnot, I am going to be adding to my materials available for stuff. I've got a shop up there now. So like for magical equipment, I currently have these conjure boxes are available in stock, and they are looking really good, I must say. They're very sharp. I've got the 3 of these currently available. This is what they look like when they're open. They've got the red velvet inside and like the black velvet top, and it's got a battery that you can change the battery there. As you can see, it dangles down from the roof of it. When it's closed, it's got the table of practice on top, and when you put the disc at across the electrodes over there, I took the picture when I still had a Fascinus Talisman. But when you put the disc on those electrodes there, it lights up the light over here underneath the crystal ball. I do have a couple of these tiny little crystal balls available, and I haven't got those up yet. But also, I'm going to be making some discs for the planetary spirits here. I've got like 3 sets made so far that I need to finish up. Yes. Thank you very much. Nevermind, can we get access if we've already taken all the live classes? Yes, I am going to be moving all those live classes over to the... if you've taken the live classes, I will be adding you in as a member on the site and getting you set up with the classes you've already purchased. If you want to go ahead and join ahead of time, I will find your email eventually, because that's what I'm using to sync everything. So make sure that you use the same email that you use to purchase the class when you sign up for an account, if you have not already gotten your account. But I'm doing all the stuff behind the scenes with the data stuff, so it should be cool. Let's see. So we've got those things. Yeah. So anyway, cool stuff and equipment is available. I think, in my opinion, the Fascinus talismans. So the different talismans I have available right now, we've got the Amazing Lucky Rabbit's Foot and Amazing Lucky No Rabbit's Foot talisman. This is designed just to make your life like as lucky as possible, just to have everything go your way in an incredible ongoing flow of coolness. These things, I've got like 2 or 3 of these with no rabbit's foot, and I've got 1 left with the rabbit's foot on it. But I can always take extra orders as we run out of those things, but you will get a notification that you are back ordering things. Probably going to take me, just so you know, I can only engrave things when the moon is in the right phases for these kind of things. So it's not going to always be available when you think, but eventually it will be. The Fascinus Sex Talisman, I'm sold out of those currently, of course. Those did not last long, but I am taking pre-orders or back orders. If you want to watch the video on that, that's here on the product. So you can take a look at that. And everything is I think that's everything I've got going on with that right now. As time permits to please take a look at it. It's going to be a lot of fun to keep adding to this too. So anyway, that's where I'm at with all that stuff. Thanks for your time and your whatever. Carry on with my whatnot and who's it for? Oh, any orders that you place over the next week? I'm going to be in Hawaii, so I'm not going to be doing anything for the next week. I think all of the talismans that have been ordered have been shipped, unless I haven't gotten to you about the custom stuff that you need. Everything else I think went out today. There was one talisman that went out that it was oddly enough the guy messages me and they're like I'm the moon talisman was missing on my Monsters of the Moon talisman. I'm like, okay. So I go out to the garage where I'd put them all when I was working on them, and I look down, there's this moon talisman. It's sitting right there. I was like, oh yeah, guess that one fell off. And I thought I'd soldered shut all those stupid jump rings, so I was a little annoyed, but he sent it back to me. I fixed it, and that went out today. So I think all the talismans are out. The Fascinus talismans went out today. All of them, everything that people have ordered has gone out. I should let people know I am really slow at shipping things, and it's just because I have a day job. It just takes me a little bit to get things out. And it also takes me a little bit to get things engraved if I'm waiting for the moon to come around at the right phase. So anyway, this is, like I said, do expect things to take some time if you order them from me, but you will eventually get them, and eventually things will get a lot faster, and we'll be doing things a lot better as things progress. I have already got one of these Fascinus talismans pre-ordered for when I get back, and that's actually it's a week after I get back. It's the first day I can actually start doing those engravings. So the Friday of the waxing moon is when those will come in. So go ahead and order those in advance if you want those, so I know how many to make. Por favor, if you could, I'd appreciate it. And that's all I got going on with that. And yes, I will totally eat pineapples, King. I promise you that. And by the way, nice outfit, I gotta say, King. Excellent. Representations going on there. Yes. All right. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I will talk to you later. I might hop on maybe sometime soon. I wanted to, anyway, maybe not, but what's coming up next is I've got this whole presentation that I want to give. It is going to be about turn off the browser stuff. It's going to be about Zeus the head and the fundamental nature of the universe, how things get screwy and screwed up, and the role of the fates, the role of the Erinyes, the role of Zeus the head, Zeus the middle, Zeus the all in all. But mostly we're going to focus on Zeus the head and what that actually means. And now that my website is up and running and the planetary stuff and the great work stuff is out there, I am going to start focusing more and more about the mystical side of things and the mysteries of the universe, I guess, as it were, so that we can focus on that and sort of shift our practice into a paradigm that is based on sort of the emergent properties of consciousness and an ongoing experiential universe from the perspective of God consciousness, I guess, as it were. So anyway, it's a fun way to do magic. Anyway, I will be getting into more of the fun parts of the mysteries here going. So, take care. Talk